Hello everybody, welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I'm your host today, Gosh Guy, and let's get into it. Excited to play this one. This is probably one of my favorite games out there. Very, I don't know, player-led, I guess you could say.
This is the story of a man named
I'll let
Stanley.
y'all listen.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I mean, good for you, bro. You're happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Sounds like a you problem.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright. Let me just lower this real quick. I'll write that down. Right here. Mic a little. There we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Mine was like a draft to Vietnam or something. Or maybe, let's see what this says. Surname Axis. I can't really read that. What do you say? I can read that too. Guess, is Stanley farsighted? Can we not see screens from like 5 feet ahead of us?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm good.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Look how beautiful this room is.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Honestly, bro.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Best part of the game. Honestly, this is the entire reason why I bought it. Just to admire this room. Beautiful. Down to the minute.
Yes,
Yeah.
really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I mean, look at the fabric. Ooh. And look at these paintings.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Yeah, like, no one else could stay in the room. Like, the room's just that strong. Only worshippers of this room could come to the workplace.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Yeah, I think that's a hint.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Button. Sorry about that.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Yep.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed...
Okay, guess we're stuck.
From here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right.
Did
My mistake.
bro just do that to me, bro? Like, how could you? Not gonna lie.
No.
Kinda rude.
Not the right. Why would I have ever said it
I'm
was
just
to the right?
trying to
What
find the
was I
story.
thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute,
Bro
please?
doesn't even know his own story.
Now, let's see. We went
let's see.
down, right, left, down, left,
Bro.
right. Yep, okay,
Alright,
yes.
alright, yeah, let's go.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Finally. So turn the brightness. Oh, big room.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet.
what?
This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
Sorry about that.
We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Wait, what?
And this time, suppose we don't wander so
Wait,
far
what?
off track, Okay.
Wait, what?
From the top.
Nope.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Maybe we
Perhaps
should
he had
actually
simply missed
follow
a memo.
it this time. Actually, listen.
When Stanley...
Ooh,
Wait.
more
Wait,
options.
what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Yeah, I just kind of
Did you
clicked
move the story somewhere?
X,
or...
Y, and
Hold on.
Z.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the
Yeah,
story.
don't you know
It was right
everything?
here just a minute ago.
Why are you
I know
asking
for sure that
me?
it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Room. I see room. Ooh. Where am I going? Oh. Well, that sucked. Wait, what? No. Brother. Where did this go? Just don't go back. Okay. Go right. No, don't go that way.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Agreed.
Do we need to restart the game again?
Maybe.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah, seems right.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. And there are no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back the other
Was there anything
direction
in there?
and see if we missed anything?
Yeah, there probably was. I left my glasses at home today. Yeah, totally. Why is your surname Axis, bro? Sorry, just imagine like mix it. Oh, yeah.
I knew we'd miss something.
Knew it was over
the
here.
Story.
I knew it.
Here it comes.
You're so smart, bro.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
Well,
Okay,
I'm saying
let's head
you're-
back the other
you're
way
actually-
and retrace our steps.
Could never. Like, I could never think the story's back over here. And where are we?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
What
I don't
ready
think
or
so.
not map
I
is
can't
this?
quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Yeah, I think so too,
Is
buddy.
that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've
Nah,
completely
we always
forgotten
been
what
here.
we
Yeah,
were
this feels
supposed
right.
to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yo, let's go!
I know
Let's
you put in a
go,
lot of
dubs,
work,
dubs.
and it
Okay.
really paid off. So,
Alright.
good job.
Yo, nice.
Oh, no.
What?
You're right about this.
No.
too. We both know you
Alright.
didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Sorry about that.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Make sure y'all can hear me.
I have to restart.
Yeah, no, that's too quiet. Sorry about that. Make sure you can hear me. My biggest thing about the last video, guys, you can barely hear me. It's so loud. Okay.
All right, I've got a solution.
Okay.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed
Yeah, no, what am I kidding?
the help
There
of the
we go.
Stanley Parable Adventure
turn my mic.
Line.
That
Just
feels
follow
right.
the line. How simple is that?
Alright. Alright, ooh. I see free will here. I see free will. Nah, I'm going free will.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now
A
on.
bit, I guess. Perfect. Yay. Well,
You see? The line knows where the
Yeah.
story is.
No, you're
It's
right.
over in this direction.
Yeah.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
yeah,
Though,
no.
here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Shut up.
Simply by the act of moving forward, implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself. Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Yeah.
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Bet. Yo, let's go! Uns. Yo, this is a bop.
This is the story of a man named...
Yeah. There we go.
Got the
My.
music?
No.
Back and look at that fern.
Huh.
Stanley, this fern will be very important
Okay,
later in the
okay.
story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Alright.
You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. I know what it smells like. I know what it tastes like. Yeah, I know what it feels like. Alright, bet. Let's go. Alright, where's the music? What?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Yeah. Are we just going the same way?
Oh, no.
Did
again.
bro
Like,
just
how could
spoil
you
it?
have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after
Fired.
everything we've been through, you...
What?
No, I can't take this anymore. To hell
Wait,
with
what?
it.
Holding
Restart.
right click makes me move? Yeah, bet.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's
No.
it ever done for us? We're
No.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own
Dare
story?
you.
Something exciting, daring,
Fine.
mysterious. Ooh,
Damn
this
it.
will sound... This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Come on. There we go.
Sounds perfectly doable.
There we go.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Bet. Alright, we're totally on the back rooms.
Now, yes,
Yeah.
this is exciting. Just
Worth-
me and Stanley
worth the
forging
money,
a new path,
worth all that
a new
money.
story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your
D-Day,
imagination.
but with Star
Whatever it might
No,
be,
no, no.
Stanley.
D-Day,
I'm ready for it.
but I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, no, not you
Yo,
again.
you're back.
Stanley,
What's
I'd also like to
good?
veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
No.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I have to acknowledge it. No. Alright. Yes.
Good choice.
A
We get to make a
choice.
decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Yeah.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
I'll bet.
Okay,
Dun,
so
dun,
I know
dun.
that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that
I like to
somewhere,
right-click
the
the
place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Alright, so go left.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny.
Do you not know I've been... Okay, come on.
Oh, hold on, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant...
What?
And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why
because
don't I
you're
get a
not
say in
him.
all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the time return.
No. Oh.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
I guess we did.
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Nah.
Will something happen?
Nah. This is it. Peak
So-
gameplay.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Nah.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the
Take a
journey
screenshot of
and not
this.
the destination. So I
whatever.
hope that's where we are right now.
Make it enough.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay. Jump scare. Okay, now it shows up. Whatever. Alright, wait. Let me see something. Yes, still recording. I gotta make sure we're still recording. There we go.
All of his
Uncle
co-workers
is
were
gone.
gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided
Stanley
to
does
go
have to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Perhaps
simply missed a memo. Guess what? I don't care. Know what?
When Stanley
Know
came to
what?
a set of two
Know
open
what,
doors,
guy?
he entered
Know
the
what?
door on his left. This was not the correct way to
Nah.
the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop
And
by
I
the
don't know where
employee
the
lounge
meeting
first,
room
just
is.
to admire it.
Personally, yeah, we've been here.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You know what? No, it's down here. Chair.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize it, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
Bro, did I
Stanley
just
left from the
kill
plane and
myself?
plunged to his
I mean, I'm
death.
unalive
Good
myself.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks
Nah, I
you
mean
are
kill.
very powerful.
This ain't for little kids. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone.
That
What
was
could it mean?
fun.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I hate Mondays. Real. I mean, not all Mondays are bad.
When Stanley
You know
came
what?
to a set
Let's
of
actually
two
do
open
it.
doors, he entered the door on his
Yeah,
left.
I did. For once in my life, I did.
Yet there was not a single person here
Womp womp.
either. Feeling a
Tips
wave
of-
disbelief,
tips for
Stanley
getting-
decided
for
to go
not
up
getting
to his
fired.
boss's
Tackle
office,
less.
hoping he might find an answer
How to
there.
solve a dispute with a coworker? Let a ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent a coworker for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure employees that everything's okay. I'm a slow leader, aren't I?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
yeah,
upstairs to his boss's office.
No. 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 Any, mini, mini, mo. Sorry, don't worry. I'll eventually get to it. Red. What's that? No. We have to do it. Like, Neverest has been nothing but kind to us. Like, we should. But, ooh, what's here? To be rich, is that a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Does this game take place in Britain or America, boy? Sorry about that. That was not funny. Whatever. What? No! Bloop. What's this? I've never seen this one before. Wait, what? Yo! Oh! Oh! Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So where are we? No. Yo! This is a Bob! Oh. Okay, I should stop. Don't worry. I will love you forever.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing
Yeah,
on the
let's
keypad,
go.
to input the
And
correct
we're in the
code
void.
by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yeah. What's over here? Hello, Dirk. Yeah, nah, that was not funny. What the? No. There's no music. I needed the music. Nice.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
I know I should play.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Escape.
Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Maybe not. How about we don't do that? Maybe you're right.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm the main character.
The lights rose on an
And where's
enormous room
okay.
with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Oh.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Maybe. Maybe not. We don't know. I surely did.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee
how
in the
many
building,
animatronics are
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There's 6,000 animatronics. Bro, that night guard ain't having a fun time, bro. He's got to use this setup. Nah, he's gonna need more. Yeah, no, he's gonna need a lot more. Imagine UCN on this. 2020. I mean, wait, no. Wait, what's that? Whatever. Take me up, boys.
This mind control facility, it was
Take
too
me up.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all
No.
this time? Was
No.
there any reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blind?
I feel like there's a way to. No.
He
No, I
refused
want
to
to
believe
die.
it. He couldn't accept it. His own life
Drive
in
and
someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it
Another
even
achievement.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly
No.
blind to the world?
Creepy.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Offline.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and
Yeah! Freedom and democracy in America. Yeah. Should I click the weird button that says 5? Glop. I don't think it worked. I feel like I have to go up there. Specific. Ooh. Right. Wait. 1, 2. We need to find 3. What's that? 3. Ooh, button. Is this 3 or what is it? Yeah, 3. How did I get in here? Oh, 3. Where's 4? That's 5. It's open now. 2. I think up there's 4, but I can't really get to it, huh? What's down here? Oh, button. Red button. Big red button. I think it's up there, but I don't know how to get there. So I'm gonna check down here. Oh, here we go.
And when at last he found the salt,
We're good guys. We're the hero. Please activate the option, please.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Ooh.
Was it over?
So scary. Wait.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly
so
opened,
American right now.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he
genuinely,
realized none of this
like, I love
mattered
this
to
game.
him.
Like, I
For
love
it was
how you,
not
like, the
knowledge
player
or
can do
even
all this,
power
right?
that he had
I
been seeking.
do kind of wish, though,
Happiness.
there'd be a
Perhaps
full
his goal
game,
had not been to understand,
if that makes
but
sense.
to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go,
Full
what to do,
story
or
mode.
how to feel.
Like, you had to often stay.
Whatever life
or, like,
he lives,
continue. I don't
it
know.
will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh, this is kind of beautiful.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
Can't walk
the
anymore.
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of
Liberty?
a path before
Chatting on super.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh man, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Should we continue? Yeah, might as well.
All of his
I want to
co-workers
go
were
see what happens
gone.
if we
What could it
exit.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, I only see some. So my question is, okay, so my goal is to try to get back to that area we were before, and then from there, actually, like, what's that? The escape thing we saw. I'm gonna go back there. I'll meet you guys there. All right, so yeah, this is new.
Oh,
New
content? What does that mean? New content.
I like this. Ooh. Ooh, this is fire. So yeah, I kind of just saw this and I was like, no, gotta love me that new content. Yum yum.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh,
As you
okay.
may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
That is true.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
I don't know why that sounded that
reimagining of
funny.
the game for consoles and home computers.
Alright.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe
Okay.
features
Ooh.
exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Nice.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Okay, I'm so.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Let's see it.
Okay, so far it's an elephant.
Yeah.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Yeah.
Is it broken? What's going on here?
I kind of go up.
Should we be moving
wherever.
somewhere? Oh,
There we go.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
Finally.
I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I want to go eat some. Nah, I'll wait.
I have to say, initial impressions of Ultra Deluxe
Could be better.
tedious. It's as
Could
if
be
the...
better.
Oh, okay. Let's see
finally.
the content. Give me the
So
content,
hyped, bro.
Stanley.
Was that spam my? Okay, we got
All
jumping.
right. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
It's The jump circle?
Alright, I'm gonna save it. I'll save the rest. Who knows? Who knows?
Is that it?
Can't jump.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else,
Let me
right?
get one more jump in. Yippee! Yippee! Yeah! Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now. Okay, what? Should have done that. Whatever. Look.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Yeah.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait.
There's more.
Very good.
I was about to say. I was about to say.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay. You're joking.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see,
Okay.
Stanley? This is what happens
This is
when
a prank.
greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
We'll cancel them.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Yeah,
No
making
frills,
wacky choices
no gigs,
and wasting
just you
hours
and me
upon hours in
having
a game
great time
that
together like always. What do you say,
just
friend?
gives me feel like whatever. Yeah, I'm in. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, that's new. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Now you.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay. Let me get over that glumna. Never the end is never the end is never the end is loading. Never the end is never the end is never the end is loading.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
I noticed.
They got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
You made
Just our little secret.
Wow.
Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone.
I love you.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was signed with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
I'll actually look at this. Yes. Wait, that's not in this one. I never played the first game, so I probably should. Okay. And yeah, the reason I was laughing at this, the British Academy Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to something Sterling, The Last of Us. Nah, Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable was better, not gonna lie. The good times. Yeah. Go outside. Unachievable. By the way, they have something like this for 10 years. I didn't play the game for 1 year, but I forgot to install it. So, well, I didn't have it installed. Ooh, Stanley Parable. Nominee. New video game releasing today. Wow. In loving memory of little Stanley. Oh. Ah, yes.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games
Why is he extra British?
Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. Wow. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Wait, there's some mods for the original? Why wouldn't I not add some for this one, please? Yeah, no, we need mods. You know what's on here? Nope. Portal. Wait, that's Portal. Oh! Wait, Portal in this? The person of the year, Stanley. Look, there's Stanley. Well, us. Here. Oh, that's that's kind of funny. I don't know why I just laughed. Oh, that's cool. Actually, I would have gotten that. Wow.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Yeah. What's been here? A serious room. Okay. Alright, we'll close this. Oh. Anyway, so basically, let me explain the serious room. Serious room was made like for cheaters. If like there's like an anti-cheat thing. If you're found to be cheating, you would have been sent there. It's kind of funny.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's
Steam reviews.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
God.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
You don't know who is Steam.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Wow. Me personally.
Trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
Also,
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Can't let the bad review stick it down, bro. Shut up. This game's great. Positive, see. Positive.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea of the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Yes, you are.
Tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Well, womp womp, little bro. Cry about it.
Awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
Bro.
Like I let these people down.
That's great.
Perhaps
See,
the Stanley
positive
Parable
right there.
isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Another negative.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Womp womp. Cry about
A
it.
skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then...
Wait,
maybe
what?
we can
You're
skip
actually
ahead for just a
bad.
moment. Surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Oh, wow.
I
Oh,
do
what
anything
German
because of the
bunker
Stanley.
from
Yes, a
D-Day
skip
is
button
that?
we shall
Nah.
have.
What Maginot defense? Why?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
Shut up. No, what's good?
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling
Blah,
monologue
blah,
full of
blah, blah,
unnecessary
shut up.
verbal... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
Yes.
But that's the power of the button.
Oh
the
my.
minute I started to go off
Shut
on a
up.
thoughtless display of self-absorption...
Stupid.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30,
God.
45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
Wow.
But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say
I'll just
goodbye
say what
to
he
it
averaged.
and just... Wait. How do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door.
We
of
need
some
a door.
sort, like window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these.
Wait,
Well,
if you
this
knock
for us
this
to
down,
move
it
on and
should be a
to
hole.
please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
Yeah.
Is there
try
any
that.
possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of
come
door,
on.
as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. And I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise.
Okay.
You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please. Please.
I'm not.
Skip button. Just wait here for me, and don't
wait
press
on
the
this side
skip
too.
button. Got it?
Yes.
Yes. Good. I'll be right back.
No, I'm a fast forward for y'all. See if he ever comes back. Wait, did it work? Wait, come on. All right, so I'll be back. All right, I am back. I've been gone for like 15 minutes about, and nothing happened. So womp womp.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been
I wait
12
15
hours.
minutes for you.
You've just been frozen
15.
there. I don't know
Damn.
why the skips are getting longer, but they're really... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
I mean, I kind of
Doesn't that
doing that
feel
right now.
like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction.
That's sad.
Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time. But if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
Oh, I'll wait for a little bit. I'm sorry.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that...
Narrator? Aw. Shut up. Oh my god, please.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh,
You good, bro? Yeah.
the end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
I should probably click the button. Never the end is never the end. Bloop bloop. Bloop bloop. Alright. We are leaking faster. And a bit bigger. Alright. Alright, sorry. I see. Yeah. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. The end is never the end, it never does end. It's the never does end, it's the never does end, it's the never does end. Okay, come on, bro. We can just go out. We can parkour that. Österreich, ich bin der Vaskan. Nope. Nope. Empty. Hello. Dune. Tatooine. I think this is it. Did it start off with the reviews too? How do we go from reviews to this?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Wait, what? Okay.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Yeah.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Wait 1 second. Sorry. I am back. And after this, I'll probably end the video, cause I'm getting bored. When I love this game, I'm probably gonna make a part 2 later. Play some, yeah. So, alright, we're back. New content. I need new content, y'all.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable, and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
A notification. Oh, nice. It is storming for 1 hour. I think it's fairly short. Right. Oh.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions?
Yeah.
Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
You know, I like this. That would title a lot more. Good job.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
Sequel.
But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Stanley, Stanley Parable is the prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the sequel to the Stanley Parable. Bowl is the whatever. 2. This way to the floor. New features. New content. Can get on the new content bus. Come on, I'm gonna get on the new content bus. Expo Hall. Oh, this is
Here
cool.
we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Bet. No screenshots. Gmail.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Oh, I like the... Okay, we'll see.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, niece it is.
No. You're kidding. Rude.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Nah.
Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Yeah, me. It's over here. Alright, so we got our gallery looking all thing, time depth, okay. Oh, wait. What's that?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond
pit.
of. It's never been done before in a video game.
The pit.
This is in fact a
pit.
hole that you can
It's a
fall
pit.
down forever. That's right. Infinite. You
No!
can to the end of time, if you like. A stunning
Yeah,
leap forward.
it's okay. I'm going to sit down now. What better we go?
So, now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole,
Yeah.
you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bother, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very big hole? Certainly it is. It's an extremely big hole. I don't really want to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, let's depends on definition.
Wait, what?
The infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well...
It's not infinite.
...the bottom of the hole.
It's not infinite.
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so
Yeah.
clever.
Yeah.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Me.
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you,
Fine.
press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
G.
Great. Now, I'm very
Dream
excited for
on,
heaven.
dream
You
on,
see,
dream
I was right.
on,
The
dream
problem is
on.
you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
Dreaming on,
A
dreaming
normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite
on.
hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Sing with me, sing
Did the
with
hole
me,
seem
yeah,
even
sing.
shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did
Yeah.
before. I mean,
It got shorter.
I didn't make an infinite hole. I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about. And I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh,
Sing with
how could I
me,
have
sing
guessed?
for the
You're back in the
year,
hole.
sing for the laughter,
If this starts to
sing
become
for
a
the
thing,
tear.
wow.
No, I was middle singing.
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily
Yeah.
less and less infinite.
It's
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point
Steve.
where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Bet.
Well, there it is. The shame of my... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button.
Okay, I'll stop.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean...
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
really
sure.
don't have an explanation. It was working just a
Yeah,
moment
like the
ago.
hole.
Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole. Now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win
No,
for
no,
everyone.
no, come on, bro.
You get to
This
be
is a
with
joke.
the hole. I
Don't
get
take
to
it
do
seriously, bro.
literally
Come on,
anything else.
come on.
Take care,
Come on.
Stanley.
This is a joke, bro. It's a little joke. Come on. Come on. Narrator. I don't want to be here. Aww. Let's read this. Me at two. Meeting at two. Wait, what? Wait, what? Come on, now. I don't want to go down there anymore. I was joking. It was a joke. I can maybe jump that still. Yeah, no, I might get it. Okay. Cigarettes. Alright, so. Wait, what? Yeah. We got that shot. We got that Shot, we got that. 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 Shot. Change your perspective. Oh, yeah. Creepy. Change your reality. What am I playing? What? What is this game?
Stanley!
Help.
Oh good, you're awake. Seems you had sort of dozed off there.
Bro, the last one really went that.
Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment.
Oh my
so
God,
how
you
about
get
if I
out
just
here.
pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole. And I'm looking forward to all of it.
Yeah, I love
Stay
hole.
alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Just
Just the two of us. We can.
make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just two of us. Just the two. Oh, nice. That
Here
was
we are.
funny.
Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Hear your name in the game. Oh, wait.
Stanley Parable
Yeah, I want to hear my name.
I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the
Yeah.
first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized.
Yep.
and
Shut up.
valued
Shut up.
people. So with
3,
that in
2,
mind,
1.
My first addition to the game. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this
That's a
button will
joke.
say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Yeah,
Just play.
yeah.
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, who you are, and simply become
Yeah.
a person named Jim.
Yeah, I'm Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
Yeah.
Sleeping and waking as Jim. Falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim. And as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button. You see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you.
Yeah,
The
that's
button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Hey.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were
Oh
the
my.
only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Oh there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. No! To lose all sense of who you actually are.
Alright, still. Man, I hate this game. Really stupid game.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, Well, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah. Come on. Man. What's this? Settings World Champion? Huh? Setting World Champion. Well, that's lame. Well, like I was saying, free, easy, no easy achievement. Yeah, I need
Now,
it.
here's something
I
special. You
love
remember
it.
that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that still exists. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
Okay.
I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel. To at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature.
Come
Gamers,
on.
we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
What's down here? Come on. Should have had something cool. Sorry, I'm getting
What else?
bored.
What other exhibits haven't we seen
Recording for
yet?
1 hour and 35 minutes, bro. Never been here. Honestly, check out. Jumping.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Yeah. I hate you. Collectibles. Wait, collectibles. Check this out.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no
Yes.
reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
I'm in love. That was the
God,
most
it really
beautiful
is the
thing
worst
I've
when
ever
you
seen in my
collect
life.
everything in a video game, and then they give you a big
Alright,
fancy
okay,
reward
we're
for it.
almost done.
Absolutely tragic.
I think the last thing we can really do is bucket. Wait, what's this? Merch? Nah, I take. I buy it anyway. Bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
Shut up. Give me
That
a
it
bucket.
engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will
I need bucket.
It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, orientating contributions
Yes, give me the bucket.
Stanley
Give me the bucket.
will
For the love of God, give me the
fill
bucket.
you
Oh Lord, look at that. Give me the bucket. Give me that
You may
bucket.
even
Bitte,
come along
bitte, 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 please. Please, bitte schön. Bitte, danke, please. Please, give me, thank you. Thank you, please give me the bucket, please. Shut the fuck.
Solution for me.
Shut up. Shut up. Give me the bucket. No, give me bucket. All I care about my life is bucket. That is all I was born for. Give me the bucket, give me the bucket, give me the bucket. Oh.
Feel it? The comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already
Yeah,
be
this is
sweeping
what's
through your
life.
body.
Life is
In
worth
fact,
it now.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of
Oh.
calmness as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Yeah, I can
The
feel it.
benefits of the bucket seem to go
No,
on
this is
and on,
amazing.
don't they?
Best
All
feeling on
this and
earth.
more
Nothing
await
better.
you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah. That kind of got weird. I can take it. I can take bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Alright. So I did. Oh, exit.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier
Yeah,
than
you're right.
Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Yeah.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
That
it's
is true.
future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation
Yeah.
and long-term franchising.
I mean, I got a
potential.
bucket now. That's all I care about.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready
Yeah.
to move on now?
Yeah. I've seen everything. Oh, seminar or whatever.
So, Stanley, what do you think?
going
Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
What? That's it.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go.
Yeah.
Version 2.
Okay.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With
good idea.
respect. With care
Of
for the vision
course.
and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I
Maybe.
suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title
course.
screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction,
Yeah.
this is the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah, agreed.
Let me see if I can whip something up.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, perfect.
Good luck,
Go
chef.
ahead. Take a look.
All right. The Stanley Parable 2. Alright, and I guess that's Mark's end of the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. And part 2 will be coming out sometime this week. Probably tomorrow. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah. And it's 1 hour and 23-ish minutes long again. Oh, you can already tell my video's gonna be long. Anyway, sorry, I'm still working on the exit stuff. So yeah, again, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Bye.